Okay, well, I recorded this whole thing and I saw that it wasn't recording. So I'm dehydrating celery. So you want to slice your celery up just like you would, for whatever dish you're using it in. Blanch it in some boiling water for about 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, Maddie. Sorry, I don't know what my dog's going on about. After about 3 minutes, drain it from the boiling water. You want to lay it out on your trays. I think she's barking at squirrels. They're very active in the backyard today. Did you all have all that snowy, icy weather? We had it for about 3 days, and now we have that storm coming in from California, and they don't know if it's going to be storms and floods or if it's going to be a ferocious ice storm. So we have 3 days of that to look forward to, starting Friday through Sunday. So it's going to be below freezing, so I don't know, I guess there's a cold front coming from the north up in Canada. I just dropped a piece of celery. You see my mess over there? I'm canning, I'm dehydrating. Once I get this dehydrator full, I'll put it out in the garage on my freezer so I can free up some space in my kitchen here. So I can use my counters again. This thing's kind of big. I need to find a little home for it somewhere over here. I will say, if you do onions and garlic, do not do them in the house. Do that outside. It will smelly it up. So there you go. Load up your tray. You want to make sure you're going to have airflow. And these will dehydrate at 125 in your Excalibur. And I'll put a link for that down below so you can read the reviews on it. I have the leaves on this tray with some mushroom stems that I did from my mushrooms. And what I do with these, dry these, and then you can use them in soups, stews. They have a lot of flavor. Or a really inexpensive way to do celery salt is grind this up with your pink Himalayan salt, and you have celery salt. Or you can grind it up by itself, and it makes a good salt substitute if you can't have a lot of sodium. So yeah, do those leaves as well. And then with the ends and the tops, I have those in a bowl here. I washed them really well, and I'll be putting those in my beef stock that I have going. You can hear the oven going over there. I have my bones roasting. So yeah, put the front on. And next I am going to do some potatoes so I can fill this up. I stocked up on all my produce yesterday, so I want to dehydrate everything that I have left in the refrigerator in the pantry. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. I will check this in about 8 to 10 hours, and I'll show it to you when it's done. Hi everyone. Well, the celery is ready. Remember me doing celery. And how funny is this? That is 2 whole heads, the full stalks of celery. And look how tiny those get. So I put a sheet of the Teflex underneath just in case some want to try and escape. It's like that's shredding there, or fraying. Yeah, fraying. So I'm going to try and fold this up, and I'm going to put them in a little pint jar that I found when I was opening a jar of salsa, and I realized I have a old Hershey's. Have you guys seen these? I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but it's an old Hershey's canning jar, and I was like, oh no. So I'm not gonna can in that anymore because I don't want it to get broke. So I'm gonna use it to store my celery. I should probably put it on a shelf, put it away. Could get broke this way too, couldn't it? So yeah, it's amazing how small your celery gets. I mean, that is 2 full heads of celery. So when using this in your meals, I would only use like a half a teaspoon or something, because celery is really strong, and I know that looks like a little bit, but if you were to pour that whole thing in there, you would have an awful lot of celery in your soup. So there you go. There's your celery. So hope it helps. Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe if you haven't so you can catch all the videos. I know I'm new, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. If you have any tips, let me know. Take care.